It's been hot in Beijing lately, but fortunately where I'm going today is beautiful and cool. I've heard that Hebei province is home to the largest planted forest in the world. Let's have a look. As we get closer, I can feel the temperature change. Here it's not just cool, it's actually a little cold. And though I'm visiting in July, it feels more like October. It may be a bit chilly, but the scenery is stunning. Just look at the size of this forest. Believe it or not, 55 years ago, all of this was barren desert. Unshandak, north of Saihanba, is the source of many sandstorms that can plague Beijing, Tianjin, and all of northern China at certain times of year. That's why scientists, in a bid to put an end to the clouds of sand, decided to plant a forest here more than half a century ago. This is known as the Tree of Honour, and it's stood here for hundreds of years. It served as inspiration for those scientists back when all around was desert and the forests were just a dream. The snow season in Saihanba lasts for about 7 months each year. The earliest recorded snowfall has been in August and the latest in June. In 1962, when the first generation of tree planters came here, they faced all kinds of hardships like these as they tried to green the barren highlands and turn them into an oasis. Their efforts were not in vain, however, because now the forest, which is home to 480 million trees, covers 933 square kilometres. That's almost the same size as Hong Kong. Today, many of the children of that first generation of tree planters are carrying on their parents' work. They have brought in new species of trees and care for those planted by their predecessors. Liu Chong is a forest guardian. His father was among the first generation to work here. Many would find Liu's job intolerable, with the trees and mountains being his only companions much of the year. But for him, looking after the forest planted by his father is an act of faith. It gives him hope and reminds him of those who came before him. Today, with environmental protection and resource conservation as key government policies, Saihanba has become a model for China's green development. President Xi Jinping has called for more efforts to push green development and green lifestyles, and China is integrating environmental protection in the Belt and Road Initiative, in line with the United Nations 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. China is now taking the initiative and becoming an advocate of environmental protection and sustainable development worldwide. Modern-day Saihanba is often called the green lung of North China. It serves a practical purpose, keeping down sand and conserving water, as well as being a tourist